Alright guys, welcome back. I'm back for another update here. Well, so far, as you can see, all I've really done is I painted the table brown. Just didn't want the pink showing through. In the center of the hole don't matter too much. So you can see I got some tracks set up down there at the end. Those are actually Hornby curves. They're actually I forget what the English measurement is. I think they're like 20 centimeters or something like that, which is, I'm not positive, I could be wrong. It's about a 22.5-inch curve. And I had 8 of these set up upstairs, and I've got an articulated big boy, and it seemed to have no problem going around it. So, I think we're going to use this. So I guess my next plan is since I've got the hole out in the center, I'm going to probably pull the table out away from the wall and start laying track. So I guess my next little update here we'll have is some of the cork down, and I should have the turntable back in by then. I'm going to leave it out for right now just in case I got to get in the middle to reach up through. Last night I had fun painting this, so I was going to do a video of me painting it, but I decided not to. But yeah, I'm going to get this moved out away from the wall, and I'm going to get some cork tagged down. You know what, well, I had to go, I can't find mine, so of course I had to go up to the local, I don't know what you call it, craft store, and see what gets in there. A lot of people use, they're just T-pins, and so I'm going to use that to hold the tracks down, to hold the cork down. And of course I don't walk in front of your way while you're watching my video. But you know what's really nice about these T-pins is you get out the black marker, give them a little color on top. And now the Mr. T-pins, and they pity the fool don't use Mr. T-pin. Okay, there's my bad joke for the day, and I know I don't do a very good Mr. T, but that's okay. If you're too young to know who Mr. T is, go on the internet and look up the A-Team, and you'll understand who he is. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to get some cork laid here. Probably not going to glue it down, but I'm going to get it all set up and kind of get an idea of how the beginning of my loop is going to go. And then we'll, maybe if we're lucky, I'll go upstairs and get some of my flex track. I think I got some down here already, but oh yeah, I got at least a couple pieces down here. Maybe we'll lay some flex track, and if I can find my soldering iron, I'll get some tracks soldered together. And oh yeah, it's another thing I wanted to get done today. I went to my local Menards, which is a hardware store. Now you can't see it that way. Let me pull these out of here. Anyway, I went and, of course, now they don't want to come out. Bought these. They're, I don't know what you call them, if they're eye hooks or what they're called. But I got these. I'll call them eye hooks. They're wrong. Somebody will correct me, I'm sure. Anyway, they look like this. And what my plan is I'm going to take these and screw them in at both ends of the layout. And then I've got, I don't know how well you can see it, they kind of, anyway, they're barrier strips. I got other ones that don't have the plastic cover on them. This one was actually set up for hooking 2 discs together for a modular unit, but it's mine now. So anyway, what we're more or less going to do is this is going to be on the side of the desk down there in the far corner, and then this will be screwed in up above into the board, and that'll let my wires go through, and then I can wrap my wire around this little bugger once, and then we can have a nice long wire for our bus wire all the way across the layout. So I'm going to get at least one of those done, then I'll come back and do an update. Okay, just a quick short update here. I don't know, I spent maybe 15-20 minutes dragging the table out from against the wall, put some cork down, so you can see I've got the cork extended all the way out to the edge of the table here, and over here not so far because of the fact that we're going to have a bend back in and then come out along with the other track over here. I'm not positive that this is going to be the exact way I'm going to be doing it, but, and I don't know if you can see them, but there's literally 20 T-pins in there. I'm going to see if I can zoom in and you can see any of them. Probably not. Well, there we go. You can see I'm using T-pins to hold the cork and the track in place. This camera likes to zoom real fast. There we go. But yeah, I mean, working out pretty good. I'm probably going to glue these. I'm going to go upstairs and grab a few more pieces of Flex Track. Probably grab the soldering iron and get some stuff ready to go. I'm still got to figure out where I'm putting my switch, because as you remember, the hole there in the middle is going to be my turntable. What I'm thinking is, number one, I'm using, let me flip this over so I can see what I'm doing. That's a number 8 switch. I hope you can see it. It's kind of dark. I gotta get better lighting. I've got one good light in here, but it's just obviously not enough. But what I'm thinking is, I'm just gonna toss this over there kind of where I want it. Now let's see if we can see it. So you can see I'm thinking like right in there. Zoom in. Okay. So right in there, as you see, edge of the table is right about there, but I don't want anything too close to the curb. That's still about, it's more than 12 inches, but it's less than 18. And then what I'm thinking is somehow we're going to come off up here and bend into, obviously that's just a piece of Flex Track there that's not bent at the moment. Just think of coming right in there like that. But the problem is this sits down flat on the table and is only the thickness of the ties. So I might have to move that switch track back closer to where I don't want it. But I guess if that's how it's got to do to work properly so I don't get too hard of a curve coming into the turntable, that's what's going to have to happen. As far as the spur tracks off the turntable, I'm not sure yet. I know, let's turn this over towards the hole here. I know that when the turntable is in fact, I've got it marked here. This spot right across where the Flex Track is considered a no train or no track spot, which is 90 degrees off from the eye, so either direction. So I don't know if we come in here, if we turn the train around to one of these stalls, if we're going to have a problem with the sound dying and having to reacquire the train or not. I guess that's something we're going to have to find out. I'm hoping maybe by the end of today to have this set up and ready to go. Of course, I've got quite a bit of work here to do. I guess I'll keep you updated. Today is Friday, so I'm not going to be getting any work done tomorrow because there's a train show in Minneapolis that I'm going to be going to. But I shouldn't be there all day. Hopefully I can come back and get a little work done. I'm off Sunday as well, so I don't know if I'm off on Monday yet or not. So I'm going to try and get as much done this weekend as I can. I'm hoping, if nothing else, we can run a train from one end of this table to the other. One other thing that I did not put on my what I want to get done list is this mess where all my tools are here. I want to clean this table off, and we're going to put foam on that. And this is something I'm not sure if we're going to get done or not. If you remember last week, or last two weeks ago, we built this table, and obviously you can see my turntable up there on the table and everything. This was going to go underneath the table that we're working on now. Now I'm not so sure I want it under the table. What I'm thinking is the spot I'm actually standing the cameras in right now. I want to put foam on top of not this table, but a 6-footer that I've got out in the other room. I'm going to put legs on that today. I'm hoping to get this one all cleaned off and get this out of here. At least get it standing up against the wall out in the other room. If not, get legs on it and call it good. So I guess kind of my idea is I want to have a yard back behind where I'm standing. If I could get that far this weekend, I'm going to be jumping for joy. If I only get one table done or part of a table done, even just getting cork down and a little bit of track, I'm going to be happy. Once I get the eyes underneath the table, I'm going to see if I can find my big light, and I'll show you how I'm going to string these my main lines. What I've got is, let's see, you can see it. Down at the far end of the table is a black roll of wire, and this is a red roll, and they're both I believe number 16. What my plan is these are going to be the bus wires, and then I have some thinner stuff that I'm going to use that we're going to come up to the tracks. Everything's going to be soldered to the tracks. I have used in the past connectors. Let me grab one here. We were using it when I did the DCC test last time. I've made a few of these. This one's actually store-bought. I'm going to actually see if I can get this camera back normal. Okay. And all it is just a track connector hooked to a thin piece of wire. And somewhere around here I've got more of this wire. It's I stripped it out of a foam cord, and I've got 4 different colors. So hopefully, if you haven't gotten bored already because I'm rattling on, we'll get some more updates here this weekend. Hopefully yet today I'll have at least another one update. So I'll see you on the next update here. Alright guys, I got another update here for you. I went and bought a box of track while I was up at the train show. So I've got quite a few pieces of flex track. I've been working on getting it down. I got all the cork glued. As you can see, all the little white spots in there is white glue, so it's still drying, so I probably won't be able to run anything tonight. If I don't leave right away tomorrow morning, I'll see if we can't get this finished wired up. I went and bought wire today because I couldn't find my regular wire. Let's see what else. I got some stuff at the train show. As soon as I get it set up here, I'll show you what I got. Didn't buy too much, but I did spend a little bit, I guess you could say. Anyway, so far, like I said, the track is set up. I'll show you here. As you can see, I've got it all the way from the wall. Got it all the way back over to the switch track. Because the turntable sits right down against the table and is only up the thickness of the ties, I had to use that little piece of riser. It's just the end of a riser, about, I don't know, maybe 6-8 inches of it. And so that's pretty much all I really did today. Like I said, I hopefully got one more day before I got to leave again out on the road. So hopefully we'll have power hooked up. I do have a couple of the wires run through the eyes, and I have the eyes on both ends of the board. I'm hoping to, by the end of the night, kind of shove this back over somewhat and be ready to run. I do have a couple spots I got to clean up. I know they're going to be kind of rough on the track where I soldered the tracks together. Okay, well, I'll be back in a few minutes and show you what I bought. Okay, so this is probably going to be the last part of the video unless I get time to put the power to the track. Anyway, first thing I picked up is I've got all sorts of little cars and stuff that are, you know, some are from TV shows, some are other things. Anyway, as you can see, this is a model of the Kasey Kahne number 9 car. I'm thinking about modeling a Dodge dealership and then stick it out front. I paid like $3 for it, nothing crazy. Okay, so next, my friend actually found these for me. He knows I love these container cars. As you can see, this one actually says Athearn on it, so, and a couple of the units say that I may use it, or I may not, or I may repaint it. I haven't really decided. And then I've got 2 of them that are unmarked. And then right behind there is another one that I picked up, and then that flat car. And I'm sure you see the SD70 ACEs back there. I'm going to see if I can get my camera up right. And this is part of the Union Pacific Heritage Unit. God, I'm always forgetting the names of them. This is the Missouri Pacific Heritage Unit. So this is part of the Union Pacific. I have, I believe, the George W. Bush. I have just the Union Pacific with the flag on. That's part of the Heritage Unit. Can't think of all of them I have. I've got quite a few of them. But I'm still missing the Southern Pacific and Western something or other, I believe it is. And to make things worse, if you look behind, I'm going to see if I can zoom in a little bit. I know this camera's kind of shaky. That is part of the Norfolk and Southern Heritage Unit. That's the Beeline Service engine, number 1076. I got such a good deal on it, I couldn't turn it down. I ended up paying, I think, $250 for the Missouri, and I got that for $150, plus I got a display case. The guy bought it and never ran it. So I'm going to widen this a little bit because it's getting too shaky. So that's about all I bought. I mean, other than a box of track. I did have a G-scale car that I bought, but the guy made me an offer for it that I couldn't resist. So, needless to say, I don't have the funny looking G-scale car that I bought. But that's pretty much what I bought at the show. I've gotten way too much stuff. But since you guys are watching, what I'm thinking is I got these two undecorated. They're probably going to, I'm going to see if I can't find a yellow that matches, let's get this Athearn car out of the way. I'm thinking of getting the color that matches the DTTX car there and painting them. I mean, they're not the same well car. But if you guys got some suggestions for what I should paint these and how to do it, I mean, I can obviously get the airbrush out and do them, and then repaint the scaffolding or the walkways. A couple of the pieces are off right now, and I got a little work to do on them. But if worse comes to worse, I'm just thinking about using something like, whatever, I pretty much, this is the Northwoods Railway number 2, but still the Northwoods Railway. If I put NWRX on the side and gave them numbers, it would be kind of interesting. Let me know what you guys think of that. I've just, I just kind of come up with the idea, and thought, it's not going to hurt, to try those ideas. I'm going to leave both SD70s down here, these SD70 ACEs down here, because if we do get power and I get to do the last part of the video, I would like to have that on there. And well, I guess hopefully I'll see you in 2 weeks. My sister's wedding is in 2 weeks, so I'm only going to be home for like 1 or 2 days that I'm actually going to be home, because I have to go up to her wedding. But I will try to give you some sort of update. There's a couple more things that might get done here that I might just, come home, throw it in as an update and upload it. If anything gets done. But yeah, if there's more than just the wiring getting hooked up, I'll add another video update for this week. Otherwise, I will hopefully see you in 2 weeks.